I'm trying to think about what I wanted to say in regards to Captain America Brave New World, because on Friday I saw a tweet from Black Girl Nerds. Love that brand. On Threads, they posted basically, we're comic book fans and we're film critics. And what we're telling you is do not listen to any of the bad reviews. Go watch it, formulate your own opinion. And I agree. I would say overall, let me just put my disclaimers. I am not a comic book fan. I'm a Marvel fan. And Captain America's standalone movies are among the least favorite standalones outside of Civil War. But I've always felt like Civil War is such an ensemble film that to give it to Captain America it's like a pass. It's like grading on a curve. Anyway, so I saw Captain America Brave New World. Of the Captain America movies, now remember, I don't like Captain America movies. It is one of the better ones, hands down. It's not better than Civil War, but like I said, that's an ensemble film in my opinion. But it is slightly better than Winter Soldier. This probably had the least amount of superheroism in my opinion, like more tech, less superpowers. That made me actually enjoy it more, the action side of it and the fighting and all of that. Then listen, you have Anthony Mackie, you have Danny Ramirez, and it's the duo I didn't know I needed. Personally, I didn't think they marketed this in the value in which they could have, because it wasn't until I was watching it that I was like, bruh, you have Anthony Mackie leading this. He's Black and he's the new Captain America. And then you have Danny Ramirez, who stepped in the role of Falcon, and he's the first Latino Falcon. It was probably the first standalone film, in my opinion, that was more diverse, but more like, this is America, if that makes sense. And then, like, just in general, Anthony Mackie and Danny Ramirez, like, their chemistry, everything. Like, I'm so excited to see what else Danny Ramirez does in the MCU, because I quite enjoyed his Falcon. I felt like he was the lightheartedness of the movie, but also he was like the future. If you don't see it for anything, see it for Giancarlo. When it comes to Giancarlo Esposito, put that man as the villain in every role, because I love him, especially in his villain era. Call my mama and she will tell you he's one of the ones. And so to see him in this casting, give him a raise. And then also, if you don't see it for nothing else, see it for Harrison Ford, because if you watch Shrinking and then you see, like, I love Shrinking so much, so it was like so enjoyable to watch him in this after, re-binging for like the 15th time Shrinking season 2. I don't know. I think the marketing was pretty piss poor, because when you have a Black director, 2 of the writers are Black, the costume designer is Black. I'm not saying let's make it about being Black, but I'm saying let's start targeting those Black audiences, because I would think majority of us looked at this like, oh, Anthony Mackie is the Black character. They didn't even pay attention to all of the Blackness in front and behind the scenes. And I felt like that was the opportunity for Marvel to take advantage of the Black Panther side. But it's still on track to do really well. It's the best debut in 2025, which is great. We are in February, so there's a long way to go, and there are some great movies coming out. It also is on track to be, well, it's the 3rd best opening of Captain America, but it's on track, if it does really, really well this weekend, it's on track to be the 2nd best opening behind Civil War for Captain America. But overall, I appreciated the cast. I appreciated the chemistry. I felt the storyline was, a little bit stale and quite boring, but it's in par with Captain America for me. So outside of Civil War, so I wasn't too surprised with that. But overall, I would say, like Black Girl Nerds, go check it out and form your own opinion. Do not listen to critics, because the fact that they rated it this low, and I'm like, but y'all seen all of the movies Marvel's has presented, and you think it's only slightly better than Eternals? No shade, but shade? Child, listen. Shout out to everybody involved. I think y'all did a dope job, and I'm excited to see what everybody has to say about the film. I didn't break any details down, because of course it's a Marvel film. I want you to see it, but there are certain things that just truly made it sweet for me, Anyway, that's my take. I will see you in the comment section.